Welcome back to another episode of This is the Main Character, finally. And we are going to talk to the people of the Qingqi village in Liu. But first, we are going to go through some of the archives and also get some of those achievements. Follow the Seelie and light the torches to unlock the entrance to the domain in Wuwang Hill. Needy patiti, but that is not the one. The archive, that's the one I mentioned. And there are some books in here. And the letter of Dongdong. If that one can even be found in here. Either the letter is in here somewhere. I don't think so. Okay, so it's not in here. Too bad. So we have to go through the inventory, I believe. That is not it. Oh, interesting. Delicate fragment of carved stone. It seems to have something inscribed in it. Perhaps only locals could decipher its exact meaning. And it's the same thing. Like you can put this into this, and then maybe even turn it around or whatnot. There's a third piece, maybe with a centerpiece or something. And it's still missing. Now, where is that Dongdong? Damn it! I got this Dongdong kind of item, and I kind of lost it. The letter of Dongdong. How do you read that? It could be in the archive. It's probably okay. It could either be no. It's not in materials, is it? Yeah, because these are just upgrade materials or food or whatever. They are not book kind. The blueprint is something. Someone's diary. Just someone? No. I don't need someone's diary. I need Dongdong's whatnot. Bollocks. It just says volume 1. Okay, so let's go for someone's diary. That could be it. Yeah, dear. Just said it. Dear Dongdong. Time flies, doesn't it? It's been nearly 3 months since I left. Do you miss me? I do hope you're going to bed on time and not causing any trouble for Grandma and Grandpa. I'll be back from Inazuma very soon, and I promise when I get back, I'll take you to see the crux down at the harbor. I won't let you down this time. Dongdong, do you remember the beach at Yaoguang Shoal? Well, I went there and I collected lots and lots of beautiful golden sand, more than I can carry by myself. When I'm back, we should buy up the local mill and make fresh tofu every single day. Although I'd rather use all this gold to buy a house in Liu Harbor, a huge house with a splendid sea view. I'll let you decide how to spend it when I'm back. How does that sound? Guess what? I'm just opposite Luhua Pool at the Guili Plains. There's an enormous cliff, and what did I find there? A ruin god. He was just sitting there, slumped over, completely still. He didn't flinch even in the thunder and lightning, not even when the rain was pelting down on him. Then I realized he must be sleeping, so I climbed up on top of him, threw my arms around that big old head of his, and twisted it as hard as I could. There was a clunking noise, followed by a loud boom, and suddenly his head fell off and rolled straight off the cliff. It smashed into a million pieces at the bottom. Shame, really, otherwise I would have brought it home as a trophy, and you could have had a proper close-up look at what a ruined god's head looks like. Imagine that. I also went to Jueyun Cast. I must take you there when you're older. The scenery there is incredible. The billowing clouds look like an ocean. Waterfall is infinitely better than the one in Qingqi village, and you can sometimes catch a glimpse of the realm of the Adepti in the mountains. You can't begin to imagine how beautiful it was. And guess what? You're not going to believe this, but I met an actual real-life Adeptus. We sat and drank together, chatting and laughing away. The Adeptus gave me a gift too, a magic wine bottle. All you need to do is blow on it, and an infinite supply of wine will flow from the inside. You absolutely mustn't touch it though, Do you understand? You are way too young to drink. When you're older, follow, all my treasures will be yours to do with as you please. My adventures in Liu are coming to an end. It's time for me to head to the harbor, where I'll hop on the crooks and sail off to somewhere even further away. I'm excited to see what wonderful sights and valuable treasures are waiting for me at the next stop, and I can't wait to share them all with you. Until then, Dongdong, please make sure you go to bed on time every night and don't eat too many sweets, and they'll rot your teeth. Please also be nice to your grandma and grandpa. Seriously, don't do anything to make them mad, and no fighting. I will be home soon. Lots of love, Daddy. Volume 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 are still missing. Alright. That's an interesting start. So let's see, maybe we have to fight his diary entrances. You look like a traveler, are you? Yes, I am. So, wow, cool. You must have been to so many cool places and seen so many cool things. It depends. My dad's a sailor with the Crux fleet. They travel all around the world and go on adventures every day. He's a proper hero. He doesn't come home much, but he always sends me letters about the coolest, most exciting things that happen on his journeys. When I'm older, I'm gonna join the Crux fleet too, when I'll be able to see all that stuff for myself. How cool will that be? Yeah, good luck, you can do this. Yeah, thanks. You're one of the few people in the village to encourage me. All the other villagers say I'll never become a big hero like my dad, because I don't drink my milk. But who says heroes have to drink milk? That stuff tastes so weird. Still, I'd be ashamed to let it all go to waste. Why don't you take it instead? Just don't tell anyone, okay? Alrighty, we got free milk. Oh yeah. So, yes, I'm still a traveler. Good hero, Crux fleet, and no milk this time. Pops Kai, the tea vendor. Here for some tea, please take a seat. So, I have this fragment. But now, tell me about your tea store. I set up shop here to provide some respite from the grueling and relentless farm work, both for old friends and for anyone else passing by. But as you can see, business could be a little better here. Still, every time someone comes to me for a cup of tea and a chat, I think to myself, this is worth my while. So, next one. Do you run the place on your own? That's right, my son and his wife are off elsewhere, chasing their dreams. It's just the grandkids and I who are left in the village. If only I had an assistant, I could keep the place open while I was working on the fields. So, let's see. What can he sell us? Pop's teas. Let's purchase... I already have one. Why do we have Pop's... that's weird. I got Pop's tea somewhere, but it was not from here. So there's Pop's Kai. Like, what's his first name? Is it Pop's Kai or was it Kai Pops? Or does the Pops just mean he's an old dude? Anyway, I have this strange fragment. What do I do with it? This writing, or maybe it's not writing at all. I can't read it anyway. Ask the village chief. She's gotta know something. Yep. Alright. Now we know more. But we also have to talk to Yundan. Hi, and welcome to our village. Who are you? Just an ordinary old granny. I actually went to Liu Harbor once. I lived the red race for a while. In the end, I realized I'm just a normal person who needs a normal life, so I came back here. I help look after the little ones in the village. It helps me worry less, knowing they are taught to be obedient and well-behaved. Tell me about your past. When I was little, I would go fishing with my younger brother near Liu Harbor. We managed to make a bit of money off of it, and life started getting better. But I just couldn't get used to the constant chaos of city life, nor did the cunning one need to try to do business come naturally to me. Maybe I just wasn't meant to get rich. I'm much more comfortable here. I positively relish the peace and quiet. Do we have anything else? Tell me about your family. My brother is just a normal fellow at heart. Too, though he seems to be doing some sort of extraordinary job at the moment. Honestly, I think he enjoys being all secretive and deliberately mystifying about it. I don't really understand the rest of my relatives in the city, to be honest. I wonder when they'll come and visit. Just different people liking different areas, and there is a Seelie location here. Look at that. The big question is, where is that Seelie hiding? 2 Seelies, in fact. Yeah, one of them might be. There's one down there. Okay, let's put a marker on there. Seelie. Not Dealy, Seelie. Come on, mark it. Seelie. Alrighty. Now, we got these 3. There are no others in the... No, there are others in the store. I was just here at night. Oh, there's a chest. Hey. Sure, what else do we have here? If there's something... Whoa. You do... Well, you could fall down here. There might be something hidden there, but I just... No. Just no. Falling down. Yeah. And then I have to climb up again. There's a chest. Okay. So many exclamation marks. Alrighty. Now, let's talk to little Yi and Uncle Ghast. Oh, those 2. Hello, person whose name I don't know. Are you here to hear the story? A story? Yep, Uncle Ghast's stories are so cool. They're kind of scary, and they're true. How come? Yep. Some of these stories actually happened in real life, like the one about Dusky Ming. I've even seen her before, and she said we should play again next time. But I think ghosts probably don't have very good memory, because she's never come to play with me again since then. What else do we have here? A story? What? How spooky. I know, right? The story used to give me the creeps every time, but after I saw the skimming for myself, I wasn't scared anymore. Ghosts aren't that scary. What about Uncle Ghast? Oh, there, youngster. And you are? The brats in the village call me Uncle Ghast, for I'm never without a ghost story to tell. Well, would you like to hear a story too? Well then, ground yourself. Well, lest a single scare sets your legs to trembling. Alright, let's do this. There was once a young lass called Dusky Ming, a cute, precocious girl, but one whose luck was poor. She suffered from a terrible illness and died young. Her mother washed her face with tears and would not leave the house, for the blow was too much for her to bear. But one day, there was a knock, knock, knock at the door. Frightened, her mother carefully pushed the door open, and when she looked, there was a piping hot bowl of meat soup and a plate of cooked meat, but not a soul in sight. Not comprehending this, Dusky Ming's mother followed the trail of that wonderful aroma, only to stumble right into a helical camp. Quickly they surrounded her, and oh, her eyes grew wide with fright. But the moment passed, and all she heard was the chanting of Dada, Dada. The mother opened her eyes as quickly as she dared, and what did she see? The helicals dancing Dusky Ming's favorite dance. Just then she felt something bump into her from behind and thought she could see no one. She could smell a familiar fragrance. Tears rolled down the mother's face, for then she knew that her Dusky Ming was not lonely in the afterlife. No, indeed, she had instead made herself many an adorable friend. I feel rather moved instead. What are you babbling about? Dusky Ming is a ghost. Is that not enough to frighten folk? How does your mind even tick? Yeah, it's a really nice one. Just because people are dead doesn't mean they're scary. So let's get that, and then we choose, of course, to be frightened. because there's nothing else to do. That's a little scary. Oh, this ghost story I'm most proud of. After all, I was never failed me yet. Most importantly of all, the story is real. It really can be. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Wait a minute, do we have something down? Probably. And this sigil is always making strange noises. Okay, I could try to climb up here, then fly across there, and that could kind of help. Maybe. Still don't know how to get to the other side there. It's just, how do you get on those buildings if there's always the ceiling? Ah, okay, now I know how. If it's working. Nope. Would have been too easy. But what if I... yeah, just get crushed by it. That's a good one. Did not really work though. So what else do we have here? Water. An infinite amount of water. Could get me somewhere, but I don't want to go right now. I want to just focus on this area here. Oh, look at the sun shining through those beams. Miss Bai, hey. So, hello, how do you do? We don't often see young people like you. What do you mean, like me? Hello, just call me Miss Bai. This is my mill, or more accurately, this is the mill that I oversee. Not bad at all, wouldn't you say? Depends. What's with the mill? What's with it? This was left to me by my father. When I returned, I renovated it wholesale and now maintain it every day. Maybe my father also once lived this kind of peaceful life. Every time I hear the sound of the water wheel, it reminds me of many things in my childhood. So, and young people, you say, what? Yes, most of the young folks have gone out to seek work and they don't return. We don't get many young visitors either. Such is the allure of the city life, I suppose. So, there was another choice. There we go. It's not bad. Thanks. It's always nice to get positive feedback. This is more than just a meal. The tofu we make here is the best in all of Liu. I know that sounds like bragging, but it's the truth. Many restaurants in Liu Harbor order from us, and so does the Wangshu Inn. Of course, I could talk all day, but nothing beats trying it for yourself. Here, have some of the house. If you like it, maybe you can consider buying some more in the future. Hey, we got stuff. The tofu, freshly made bean product that has a silky smooth, tender texture and no taste. So, would you like some tofu? I guarantee you it is good. Recipe noodles with mountain delicacies. Purchase it. And we also get the Quince stir fry, whatever that is. And what else do we need? There are some almonds sold at general goods store. Okay. So the tofu and the almonds have to be bought. The silk flour, though, can be obtained, found near Wangshu Inn. Recommendations found in Liu Harbor Shore. Yeah, some terraces and next to the Wangshu Inn for some reason. An extremely ancient flower that was said to be commonly seen in Liu. It transforms the memories of the land into its fragrance during fluorescence. Hey. Recommendation, again, Liu Harbor and Quince Village. At least this stuff can be found, but why on earth does this one cost 50,000 more? That is absolutely overpriced. And also the item refreshes in 30 days. So this thing might be part of a very, very, very special recipe. Let's just unlock that. Okay, Quince stirred rice and the mountain delicacies. So which... Wait a minute, I cannot cook right now, can I? I have to... This one was supposed to go on, sorry. I have to open up. the cooking menu. But I can... Ah, no, I know how to get up there. Oh. I thought you had to go to the side there. Nothing was working like that. Okay. The only other way would be to just fall down, but wouldn't that be a bit too easy? Oh. Oh, oh. Alright. Falling down. Really good. But the best thing about these structures is that they at least stay there for a little while. Okay. Nice, 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 nice. Now I should be able to obtain that. Perfect. Joculus Gather. This is how you get that stuff. Wait a minute. What happens if you place the geo thingy in the air like that? Okay, it will always collide with the ground, but because these wheels were there, they took the place of the ground. But yeah, they're just moving, but the movement has nothing to do with the ground animal, not animal, with the movement has nothing to do with the movement of that meteor. Really nice, really nice, really nice. So it just kind of stays there. Bamboo sprout, needy. Fresh young bamboo sprout is straight out of the ground. It is delicacy when it comes to cooking. Ooh, records of Jueyun stone beasts. How many stone beasts have I found yet? And Moonlit bamboo forest, number 1. What are you? Ah, Granny Ruoxin. Hello, traveler. Welcome to Quince village. Are you the village chief? Probably is. Actually, I'm not. But after doing the same kind of work as a village chief for so long, it's what everyone calls me. Ours is a gentle and peaceful village surrounded by clear waters and beautiful mountains. Life is pleasant here, and we don't want for food or water. The only problem is that because it's too quiet here, the young people have all moved away to Lee Harbor or elsewhere. In Tevat, we've not enough people left to share the work of the village. We old folks have the responsibility of tending to the fields and looking after the grandchildren so that our sons and daughters can work in whatever far-flung place they want without needing to worry about the family. Yeah. And what about the children, right? Like, they just leave them be? Come on. To be honest, I wish I'd grown up here rather than in Liu Harbor. Life would have been simpler, but more content. I used to be an actress at the Heiyu Tea House. I was living the high life, but when you're always acting, there's a sense in which you lose touch with reality. Back then, both I and the man I was with shared a dream of moving out to live in the country. We thought even if that means no more fancy dinners and posh parties, life here will be genuine and everyone will be friendly. I think I made the right choice in the end. Aww, who's this mystery man? Gosh, here I'm at my age sharing my gossip with an avid listener. Well, the last time I saw him was when he boarded a ship bound for some faraway place, ready to go off on an adventure. He promised we would settle down together at Mount Qingqi when he returned. Maybe you're destined to live a lie when you choose to be an actress, because those parting words spoken by my lover when he left have turned out to be the biggest lie of my whole life. You wonder if I'm still waiting for him? Who knows? The luster of my youth has long since worn off, so what does it matter anyway? I hope you will be reunited. Yeah, thank you, kind child. Your words bring comfort. There was a time when I used to look out for him all day long, from sunrise to sunset, but the only time I saw him was in my dreams, and I would awake to find my pillow soaked in tears. Now, I do not so much hope for his return as hope that he's somewhere in Liu, living a life of peace and happiness. I do not regret the love we once shared. Thank you for being such a patient listener, dear. If you don't mind, I'd like to give you this as a gift. It is something that he once gave to me, but holding on to it will only bring me sadness. And I get an adventurous flower. So, I have this fragment. A fragment of what? I found something curious. Have you? Let me see. No wonder you can't make a head or tail of this. This isn't writing on here. It's a drawing. Long ago, before writing was invented, people recorded events with pictures. Look, this symbol here depicts the Chi, a legendary beast. It looks like the full symbol must have been very large and complex. This is only part of it, but it's enough for me to recognize it by. My guess is that this depicts the battle between the Geolord and the Chi, but it's hard to be more specific from just this one piece. If you had all of the pieces, could you make sense of it? I don't know about that, no guarantee. But what I can guarantee is that without all the pieces, I certainly can't make sense of it. Watch me, I'll find the rest in no time. So much enthusiasm, I like that about young people. Given what this fragment is showing, I'd say that if you really want to find the other fragments, here's what you should do. According to the legend of the Geolord and the Chi, the battle took place at the Great Height. So you could try your luck at the mountain top around here. Beyond that, there are so many traces of the battle in this area. The ruins would be a sensible place to look. In every conflict, there is a losing side. The legend tells that after defeating the Chi, the Geolord instructed our forebearers to erect Geo statues to crush the Chi's remaining power. I guess you would have a higher chance of finding things to do with the Chi in places with lots of Geo statues. For example, there are many Geo statues erected west of Qingqi village. It's said that the very spot where the Geolords crushed the Chi, maybe you'll strike lucky over that way. Once you've found all that fragments, bring them to me. I'll be waiting right here. Alright. So, near the statues. Where exactly is that thing pointing me? Or is it pointing me at all? I don't see any quests on the minimap. Cancel. Yeah, there's still navigation, but where exactly is it? Hey, because it was raining. Ooh, and we have another nice riddle down there. Let's just do that. Okay. Oh. There's the other one down there. Ah, come on. Ooh, that actually hit. Nope. Okay, now where's the other one? Hidden behind the bloody pillar. Ah, that was so close. Nice. Oh, and I also have to kind of get this. Ah, it's so nice when it works. Just so nice. Do-doom. Do-doom. Bam. Boom. Whoop. And downwards. And another strike. So that little Seelie is your little platform. Ooh, behind the... Not behind the waterfall. I was kind of hoping. Maybe it's like one of those other Seelies just going in circles all the time until it reaches the starting location again. Ooh. Alright, let's get up there. Boom, 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 boom. Where is the orb? Kind of feels as if it is here. In Jiangcheng. But the star, yeah, the star sadly does not tell you if you... Okay, I found it. So, Jiangcheng, I haven't been out in the field for a long while. I wonder how the harvest is going. Wife? Hello? A wife, you're here. You are just on my mind. You've been saying that our daughter is of marriageable age now, have you not? We can't simply leave her with those lie-by dogs, can we? But still, if she's got her eye on someone, we should advise her a little. I think you've got the wrong person. What? I've got the wrong person? Ah, nonsense. Have my eyes ever deceived me in all those years we've been together? And didn't you say, after all that, you would be my second pair of eyes, even after I've gone blind? Come now. There's no way I wouldn't recognize you. You're the only thing on my mind. Wait, what? There might be a way. Our daughter. So just play the game. She's not a little girl anymore. She's emerged as a beautiful young woman. In fact, she looks just like, yeah, what does our daughter look like? I can't seem to remember. Alright, come to think of it, I've never seen her grow up. If it was not so stormy that night, if I had come an hour earlier, then our daughter and you, wife, oh, we would be... Oh, my goodness. Okay, I think you got the wrong person. Maybe there's another... Nope. But oh my, is that a sad story. There are also some nice totems that can be triggered. Come on, get up there. Perfect. Whoop. Whoop. Wait a minute. Whoop. There we go. Easy mining. What am I looking at? Like, I saw something interesting up there once I looked at some of these markers. Either I was just going after that ore right now, or there really is another item that can be obtained. Bollocks. Feels strange. So how do you get down from up there? You get down this way, this way, this way, this way. So kind of at the wrong spot here, aren't I? And this also has a quick travel option, so why even bother? And wait a minute. So there is a challenge. What else was there? Like there was something else there that's important. I just... Oh no, it was a Geoculus, wasn't it? Or maybe not. Let's just use the streets to do things. Oh, did we actually? Nope, that's still empty. So there might be another nice Seelie place here. Like I found 2. That's pretty much it. Alright. Before we do that, we could at least try to finish this oceanit thing. So we can do the daily, or let's continue finish the daily challenge. So we can go for this teleport waypoint here. And of course we can split this episode into this and another one. And we will do this, quite definitely. But we do this before we actually put any foot on this battle arena here. So, keep in mind, stay safe, and let's see how I'm gonna do against this creature, but in the next episode. Till then, like and subscribe. Ta-ta!